Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to... This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. The big fullback's got it here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Goal line formation for the defense. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And tackled there by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them...
Continues to fight for yards. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back in.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, great time to surprise the defense. Powers his way into that end zone.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll run the option. He decides to keep it here. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to that whistle.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Just pounding away for another big gain. Kirk, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead, the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
And there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's an option look. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Hands off to the fullback. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal. Ready?
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.